Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. I did not expect to be doing a video tonight. I've just been checking my phone after work and I've just seen a story that Chelsea have put a bid in for £40 million for Anthony Gordon. Now, it's understood that Everton will be willing to let Anthony Gordon go for £50 million. Now, in consideration of he's English, he's young, he's got potential, it's why we're asking for a lot of money for him. Is it too much? Is it too little? For me, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of his game that he still needs to massively improve on. I'm really gonna be honest with that. Like, it's not his fault that he's been a centre forward or a number 9 or number 10 in the past couple of games at the start of the season. It was always going to be hard for him. But there's still a lot of parts of his game when I'm like, fuck, you know, like, there's a lot of players around his age who have got that ability already, you know, certain things he doesn't have. You know, they're already scoring a lot of goals, registering a lot of assists. And he hasn't done many of that so far, even though he's been a bright spark. He's one of our players of the season last year, even though most of the squad was fucking dire. Listen, we'd seen the story earlier on in the transfer window that Tottenham was trying to get a double sweep for Richarlison and Anthony Gordon. Obviously, they took Richarlison off our hands. Anthony Gordon, though. Can Everton afford to let him go? It's tough, you know, because you could say he's our star boy, but at the same time, he's a red as well. Like, he's not a blue, innit? Like, I don't know if he's transformed to a blue now because he's played for Everton for years, but we haven't got that kind of string attached to him in a sense. You know, we really don't want to let him go. I think he will leave us at some point anyway if we don't ever improve. But are we willing to let him go? Can we risk it? Can we sell him and then try and get a couple of players in? Would that actually help us? Would that actually be better for us? Can we stop putting pressure all on this one player in our squad? We talk about balance in the squad. Would it be better to sign two more players, two more attacking players, a striker and a winger? Would that be better for us for the money we're going to get? You know, it's one of them, innit? It's just risky. It could pay off for us or it could be absolutely horrendous for us. But we haven't got that much money to sign a forward. You know, we've just seen Emmanuel Dennis go to Nottingham Forest for 20 million. Was really wanted him. And we was interested in him as well. You know, that's money there we could have spent on someone who's actually scored 10 goals in a crap Watford team last season. And he's a winger, really. So is this something Lampard and the board are going to look at and go, listen, if we can squeeze about 60 million for Anthony Gordon, can we make room for other signings? Maybe a buyback clause, maybe. I mean, Chelsea won't fucking do that. Chelsea want to make investments on him if they're ever going to sell him in the future, if they buy him. Bit of a weird one for Chelsea as well. Obviously, there's an understanding potentially that it could be a replacement for Pulisic and Ziyech. It's understandable, but I don't know, it's such a weird time. I think Chelsea need a striker. You know, Chelsea need to be going in for a striker for me, and I don't think they can just rely on Havertz all season. But yeah, it is what it is. Did not expect it, to be honest. I thought after the Tottenham pursuit for him, that was it. Obviously I think Newcastle were interested in him as well. I think I don't know, I'm very 50-50 on it. It's quite raw, my opinion on it right now, because, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Richarlison had more of a impact for me when he left, and as a player as well. I just felt like he's a Brazilian scouser, Richarlison, you know what I mean? He's one of us, it felt. But yeah, fucking hell. Sell both of them, it's a bit mad, innit? Losing two of our top 3 forwards in the squad. We have to see. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon we should sell him? What do you reckon? Leave your comments down below. Like the video, I know a lot of YouTubers say this, it fucking pisses me off hearing every YouTuber say it, but it does fucking help when you like my video or like the videos. It's a quick like. Even if you don't like me, dislike it, do what you fucking want. Interact with this video, it will help massively. Subscribe and share and fucking whatever you want to do. But yeah, I'm out, and hopefully I won't be talking about any other transfer news apart from us bringing players in and the ones I want to leave going out before next week's game against Nottingham Forest, I think, at home. But yeah, I'm out anyway. See you all soon.